So I got some pictures in an email through a private email that bypasses what Hillary and certain other agencies can pick up. But anyway, it showed some pictures of a few different things. And you may think that these countries are like empty, but the fact of it is they're not so empty. But they're also telling independents, video makers, one thing: don't bother showing up here if you're gonna badmouth one, the country, two, the fact that at the time you're living in the country, and three, they will take your videos from you before you exit the country. If you go to the USA, they will do certain things, but at the same time, if you're selling videos of badmouth, they won't even bother. So you could easily get stuck inside the USA, Canada, South America, and other countries. As far as Africa, it's probably almost abandoned by now. So with that being said, the Soviets bought out Africa and moved in, as well as a few other countries. There is a strict policy about treason and murder and killing, as well as excessive fighting, that went into place over 20 years ago in these countries. So if you're a movie maker, whether you're an independent or you think you're a major video producer, you might as well just stay out of the country, because they're not going to grant any more movie making, video making, because of Marvel. Marvel's a huge mess up over in around Romania, you can't, Hungary area, where they literally try to blow the bottom out of a city. So that would be rather stupid as a video maker. So with all that being said, Texas is one of the largest targets in their books of if they step onto land that is pretty much the Soviet, the UK, or European. British have been removed from any and all history books because their history mainly is down in the desert towards Afghanistan, Singapore. So we're not going to give that back to you, but we're not going to sit there and teach kids about how good they are when they're so full of themselves. With that going on, there are a few people that if they don't report, then they will be arrested. They will come in and arrest the people they need to. Where will you be going? There's a few places that they claim they have that they're going to be sending potential idiots of welfare fraud and murder and killing and stuff like this. Most of them do have murder or killing on their record. So with that said, they're going to stop 100% of the funding to the U.S., whether it's gas, oil, or nitrogen, or even just regular mixed up gas. In all reality, the USA needs to wake up. They don't need the USA. They don't need Canada. They don't need a lot of these so-called oil booming countries, because they're not booming. So once you get that through your head, you'll realize something, that other things are better to use than to fill yourself up with crap you don't want, such as LP gas. If not installed correctly, other people may complain about how you smell like LP gas, or even that of kerosene gas with LP, which is interesting because the stuff messed with out in Arkansas, out in Oklahoma, out in Arizona, Oregon, and not countries, but states next to it, as well as European files about things done over here, is that the United States was centralized and organized by a penal record. I won't say penal because that's the incorrect word, but it was actually made by the fact that there's more criminals here in the USA than there is anywhere else in the world. So with all that said and done, I think you know where a lot of people here will have problems. So the other countries aren't going to do too much. And notice the more they try to help them, the more they get backstabbed. So with that being said, the funny part of it is how easy prostitution was squished over in Czechoslovakia, over in Transylvania, Italy, Spain, all these places. All you had to do is, well, as soon as the guy took the money, a cop would come in, handcuff you, and send you to the desert. It is not a requirement to be a prostitute in the other countries, which is funny. But as far as having nice things, Mitsubishi, China, and other countries decided, even Qualcomm decided, we're no longer going to make this stuff that you're ordering. We can do without you, as well as a lot of other manufacturers over there. So good luck.